People are now sending us their little lockdown joys.
Oh, yeah? What are they?
Carol via email. Please tell Piers how sad this is for lockdown fun. We live in Benidorm and have just purchased the Benidorm game. Oh, my God. That is
What's
a new
that?
low.
They live in Benidorm?
That is a new low.
And they've purchased the Benidorm game? What's the Benidorm game?
Mary on Twitter.
Am I missing something?
My little joy's been kissed on my eyelids every morning by my dogs, Nancy, Lulu and Ruby Dooby. Wow. That is why I don't have a dog. OK. Keep us informed of your lockdown joys, you weird people.
And please tell me what the Benidorm game is.
Can we find out what the Benidorm game is? It sounds great. I presume it's based on the TV series, is it? Let's find out.
Do you know what?
It sounds horrific.
I have to say, if I was in Benidorm, that would be enough of a lockdown joy for me.
I certainly wouldn't be playing the... She's right. Carol's right. Why would you be playing the Benidorm game in Benidorm?
We're not in one of those moments where we find out there's something like it's, you know, a euphemism.
Oh, something naughty? I do hope not. The Guardian reports on the government's joy is watching Arsenal get knocked out of the FA Cup. Oh, thanks a lot, Tone. Happy Monday to you too. Thank you to our panel.
Still to come, we are going to be talking to...
Well, good morning, Britain. It's just 7:55 on a Monday morning. This is an extraordinary story. In 1944, Lily Ebert was taken from her home in Hungary to Auschwitz, the concentration camp. Tragically, her mother, brothers and sister were all killed. But incredibly, Lily survived.
She's now 97 years old. And Lily has made another astonishing survival.
Extraordinary story, extraordinary woman. To have come through that. Imagine, 14 years old, and you get taken to Auschwitz and you lose most of your family.
Yeah.
And you've got a choice, as she said, in terrible times, you know, and many people will be feeling helpless now about what's going on. You have a choice to either be positive and move forward through adversity. And my God, she had the worst imaginable adversity. Or you give up. And as she's sitting there now, isn't she? 97, just survived coronavirus, never gave up. And that is 83 years after she was in that camp, probably thinking it was the end of her life. Amazing.
That US soldier wrote on that banknote, the start to a new life, good luck and happiness. And my goodness, didn't she have some good luck as a result of that act of
amazing
kindness?
Woman. That generation, honestly. I go on about them a lot, but they're a remarkable generation.
Absolutely.
They really are. The resilience and the power to be positive through such, in her case, appalling depravity is just spellbinding. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed that as much as we did, because what an inspiration she is. I can see already, actually, from the reaction we're getting. Kevin on Twitter, Lily Ebert is a legend. What a survivor. Fee on Twitter, Lily Ebert, a true fighter, a lovely lady. Di Walks on Twitter. Thank you both.
7 minutes past 8. Let's bring you up to date with this morning's headlines. The government is...
They're getting too many runs. Come on, England. We've got to get them out. 2 more to go.
And we've got a sports commentator, Gabby Logan, joining us right now. Well, how appropriate, Gabby. Do you have your eye on the cricket as you're talking to us?
Thank you, Miss Coffee. OK.
It's interesting because
she throws out...
She gives two very interesting
reasons. The 2 reasons why we have the worst death rate in the world, apparently, are we have an ageing population, so we're too old.
And we have an obesity
problem, we're too fat. And yet when I said, so it's the public's fault then, is it? We're too fat and nothing to do with the government. I was the one insulting.
Just like to point out, after Prime Minister Boris Johnson emerged from hospital, having recovered from coronavirus, he himself had a press conference at which he said he had an underlying issue and said literally, I was too fat. So he grasped that particular issue early on.
Incredible she thinks I'm the insulting one, when the only reasons she could give as a government minister for why we have the worst death rate in the world are the age of our population and the fact we're too fat.
Dr. Hillary, is that the case, do you think?
I'm the insulting one, because nothing the government's done, despite the fact Matt Hancock in that clip we played told us we were well prepared for any kind of this kind of outbreak. And it turned out we weren't. But nothing the government has done is the problem. No. It's to do with our age and our weight.
But Dr. Hillary.
In the world. Because our government has been woefully incompetent in handling this crisis. And for Theresa Coffey to come on here and say that we're the insulting ones, we are. Because I challenged her premise that the only reason we have the worst death rate in the world, apparently, that she could articulate is because we're too old and too fat. That were her words, not mine.
Yeah.
That was the reason. Nothing to do with their incompetence.
She's the government minister who pointed it out. Anyway, Lorraine is here.